Speed Addict 731, determined veteran. What's going on? What is happening today? County car guy, what's happening? Stuck in traffic in BF, Arkansas. That sucks. That sucks pretty bad. Yeah, I'm hoping I hashtag this and put some good information in the description to get more than just the core group in here tonight. And I started early to try to maybe get YouTube to push the stream out a little bit. Who knows? Damn, that sucks, man. How much further y'all got? Blown engines, Coyote car guy. Who has blown engines? Hopefully not me. 490 miles. Damn. You got a ways to go. Actually, I need to check. Let's see. Okay, cool. Check that. All right, so I'm showing 5 in here. Who all's in here? We got Speed Addict, Coyote car guy, determined veteran. Who else we got? I uploaded a vid about a blown engine in 2019 Mustang. There's a lot of blown engines going around for some reason. This new COPPA is killing small creators, but it's no matter. Got to keep grinding. Yeah, I kind of want to talk about all that because it's going to have a huge effect on every channel. So hopefully we'll get some more people in here. So I know there's a lot of guys that, part of the core group that, have channels. So I kind of want to discuss this, with everybody that usually comes in these streams. Because I mean, it's going to affect all of us. I got to clean my language up. It ain't about that though. That's the thing. Did a daily upload and YouTube didn't push any content. I mean, I got your notifications. How are you determining that YouTube didn't push your content? And Ken said, I just stated that none of my content is created for children. But see, that's the problem. My channel, I've I don't know what you want to call it. I've deemed my channel not for children, but it can be determined that even one of your videos is suitable or appeals to children, and they can flag it and you can be fined, from what I understand. Very low views on my drag racing. I don't know if that means YouTube's not pushing it, Jack. I mean, I don't know. Demon Fox, what's happening, man? You hadn't missed much yet. We just got just getting started here, so. So, Mike Hall, what's happening? Boss man, what's going on? So in the description of this live stream, I've put links to 2 videos. One is a live stream and the creator's name is Dee Nimmin. I'm not sure if any of you guys watch him. G-Funk Express, what's going on? Not sure if any of you guys watch Dee Nimmin, but him and his brother, Nick Nimmin, they make a lot of videos to help YouTube creators, help them grow and help them build their channels and, and all that good stuff. So Dee did a live stream the other day about COPPA and the FTC. His stream was pretty good and very informative. I'm not sure on his, but on Nick Nimmin's video that he just released, I want to say it might have been today. I think it was today. And he's got some links to other videos to watch. And there is a petition, I believe it's a petition that you can go and fill out a form and sign. I'm not sure what all that entails. I haven't had a chance to look at it, but I put the link to Dee's live stream and Nick's upload so that you guys can check it out and, see what's going on. Let's see some comments here. Let's see. Okay, so DV follows them. Have you went in and marked that your channel is not created for children? If you do, you're good. None of our content. Okay, and see that's the problem. At least for my channel, I'll speak for my channel. And it doesn't really, I don't really trust the YouTube analytics as far as, what age group is watching your channel, because my daughter watches my channel and even my son, and it doesn't even show their age group. And also for a child is classified, as far as YouTube goes, as 13 and under. And if they're 13 and under, YouTube is not allowed to track them or see what they're doing, from what I understand. And actually, I think that's where all of this started, because YouTube, I want to say, was doing that. I've got to do more research into it, but I wanted to, talk about it in this stream because it's gonna happen. This is, it's all being geared up now, and I think after the first of the year is when it's all going to take like serious effect. I mean, we're having to mark our videos or channels now, but I think it's all going to kick in after the first of the year. But anyway, so my channel, I've got older videos on there. They are of my radio controlled days when I was racing RC cars and stuff like that. Even though the intent of those videos is not for children, I don't know if they're going to create some kind of robot that goes through and, checks videos and stuff. But if YouTube, or I don't know if anybody else can step in, apparently the FTC has got some big part in this, but, I can mark the videos, or I can mark my channel not for children, but it can be flagged or it can be seen as for children. You guys really need to look at the stipulations of for and not for children. It's pretty gray. It's a pretty big gray area. And the way I read it, just about any video, could be determined, for children. So let's say one of my videos or a few of my videos, is flagged as for children. Apparently, and I don't know if it's per offense or, a one-time thing. I have no idea, but there's a number out there of a fine. So apparently you can be fined over $42,000. And I mean, this is no joke. You can watch Dee's live stream. You can watch Nick's upload. They apparently can do it. So I'd like to see if anybody else, has any input on this. Anybody else knows any more details. I'm not sure if, anybody would know much more details on it, but if you've heard anything or watched any videos or whatnot, I mean, feel free to link them in the chat. I mean, this is pretty serious because this is going to affect each one of us in here that actually creates content. So there's a lot of people that are pissed off about it, and that's justifiable. Blue Collar Daily, what's going on, man? So I want to get your input and see what you guys think. I mean, like I said, my channel, I mean, yeah, I could go through and delete all the videos, but why should I have to do that? That's against my rights, in my opinion. I have the freedom to create, something, content that I want to share with people, and somebody's telling me that, basically I can't do that. So what do you guys think? Start blowing up the chat here. Let's see what you guys think about this and what you've heard. Blue Collar says, yeah, I'm worried how much they will push it if it's not to the kids. If you mark your channel as not for children, they're supposed to keep your videos away from children. But they can also, it doesn't matter what you mark your channel as. If YouTube or the robot or whatever they put in place and they will check your videos, if it's deemed that it's for children and you marked it not for children, then I guess it's like saying it's a misrepresentation of what you're putting out, so they can go after you for that. I mean, it seems stupid, it seems crazy, and I mean, I just don't understand it really. But I mean, it's happening, so I don't know what to think about it. And as a new creator myself, that's trying to grow this channel and make it into something. I mean, it's frustrating because I'm like, well, shit, am I eventually going to have to stop because I don't know if my content's for kids or not. I can mark it not for kids. My intent is not for kids, but who knows? Let's see. Took down every video of my collection to make sure I'm good to go. And see, that sucks. That sucks because I don't think you should have to take down anything, Hang on one second, y'all. Okay, where was that? So yeah, Jack, you shouldn't have to take down any of your videos. I mean, those videos you could mark for children. You can go in individually. But sorry, y'all. All right, hang on. Phone's blowing up here. We got Speed Addict 731 calling in. Oops, lost him. I lost you, Ken. Call back, Ken. Let's see. But yeah, Jack, you shouldn't have to take down your videos, man. It's that's your freedom to do so. And then at the same time, you take down videos like mine, my RC videos. I mean, they still get a ton of views. So that's views and watch time I'm not getting. If I take them down, and I did take a few down, but then I stopped and just kind of waiting out a little bit. I didn't take down. I've got a couple RC videos that are, I think one's over 30,000 views, one's over 42,000 views. I mean, and they're still watched. So, I mean, it's just kind of a crappy situation, what's going on. I don't want to take those videos down because then, my watch time is going to drop. Let's see. Blue Collar says it's terrible. We independent creators built this platform for them, and they have forgotten that. Yeah, and that's the bad thing. And the feeling I get from it is that, YouTube messed up and we're paying for it. And I think, and somebody can correct me if I'm wrong, I think what happened is YouTube was tracking or, getting stats or information of what kids were doing. And apparently that's not legal. So, I guess that violates COPPA, which is the Child Online Protection Act. I forget what the other P is. But sorry, y'all, I got text coming in. But yeah, apparently YouTube violated that and they got fined, and I want to say it was around $175 million. So I feel like it's being taken out on us, so they're cracking down on us and making us decide what our content is for. And then if we goof, then it's, it's, the creator's fault. So I don't know. Just the algorithm might decide we aren't worth pushing. And yeah, I don't know how it's going to go. I would think that they would go after, the bigger channels first, because obviously they can, if you're making a good bit of money off YouTube, then I would think that they would go after them first because they know they make that money. But I don't know. Might be time to jump ship. I don't think it's time to jump ship just yet. I'm going to see how it all plays out. Like Dee was saying in his live stream, he's like, go ahead and come after me, $42,000. He's like, I'll just declare bankruptcy. He's like, there's no way I can just, pay $42,000 fine. He's like, go ahead, that's fine. But I'm not jumping ship right now, and I'm not doing anything in my videos just yet. My RC videos, I probably will go through and mark them for children. Let me get through some of these comments here real quick. The bigger thing I'm worried about for small channels hoping to build is they say they can kill your channel if they decide you're not making them money. YouTube can probably do whatever the hell they want to do. Honestly, I'm sure they can. If it wasn't for the content you guys put out and get paid for it, YouTube wouldn't be where they are. And see, that's the thing is most of us in here, I think, are not getting paid whatsoever. So, we're doing this basically for free at the moment, and YouTube is, the more people come to YouTube, the more they're liable to watch other videos that do have ads on and they will make money on. So, YouTube wins regardless if you're a small channel or not, whether you make money off it or not. At first, YouTube needed us. Now they got the big news shows and stuff. Yes, and that's one of the other things I've heard is YouTube is going or leaning more towards corporations, businesses that can make YouTube more money, from what I understand. So yeah, and they're pushing their content. So it's not us as far as car community. I play guitar and sing, used to fly or see 9 kinds of stuff. They were glad to have me then. See how they will handle drones. I'm still waiting to buy a good one to see what YouTube and the FAA fly a drone. What is the limit? 200 feet, and then you're not supposed to fly in certain areas. Or I've actually got a GoPro Karma drone. I haven't really taken it anywhere. I've flown it out in my yard, but that's about it. I was a pro AAA accredited sports photographer from Pee Wee to college level, state championship level. What if I had those up? Yeah, I don't know, man. So YouTube screws up, so they come after a little guy. It's not right. Yeah. So far, well, I mean, they're not just going after the little guy, but they can. Let's see. That's what I do, file bankruptcy. Yep, no doubt. I'm 100% disabled. Only government can touch my money for taxes and child support. There you go. Yeah, so, speaking for my channel, like I said, I've got the RC videos. I mean, I can go through and individually mark those 4 children, and I may do that just so that I can keep them up, because, like I said, they do get a lot of views still. And what happens with the videos that are marked for children, I believe, is, say you were monetized and you had ads on your videos. I think that is restricted. You can't have, certain ads or so many ads on your videos. I think that's restricted. I think I want to say you lose some of the community tab stuff. I think I heard that. I have to research that as well. I tried to ask Dee Nimmin, like, what happens if you have some videos that you mark as for children, and but most of your content is not. Like I said, I marked my channel not for children, but I could go into each video, I believe, and mark it for children. I hadn't tried it yet. I may go into one and mark it for children and then see what happens. I don't know if that defaults my channel as for children, and what happens then, if I mark a video for children, so that means at least one of my videos is for kids. If that defaults the channel to 4 kids, then, they'll look at me like, hey, we've seen some of your content and it's not for kids. Your channel's marked for kids. I can't get that. I haven't been able to get that answer yet. I really like to get that answer. Can you mark individual videos as for kids, but your channel as a whole is not for kids? I mean, I don't know. There's too much unknowns right now. So let's see. YouTube is Google. So yeah. Yep. YouTube is Google. Google is YouTube. So they have quite a bit of power to do what they want to do. Screw it if the YouTube doesn't work out. There's always being an exotic dancer. Yes, Jack, I think you'd do very well as an exotic dancer. I think so. Mustang Mike, what's going on, man? Let's see. They were talking about you got to hire lawyers. They had a question about it. Yeah. Let's see. I'll support you, but not watch your TV. Oh, let's see. All right, so it looks like we might have a caller. That's kind of funny to say. Let's see. If kids want to watch something and their parents are not watching them and the kid decides to go on YouTube. And that's the thing too, is if you, I believe a child, which is 13 and under, I believe they're not supposed to be on YouTube. They actually have a children's YouTube. All right, let's see here. We've got a caller here. It's Mr. Speed Addict 731. Welcome to the live stream. Let's chat about this this crap that's going on. What's that, dude? It's too much for me to start typing. Yeah. What I think they're trying to do, there's people that are making videos that are targeting children that aren't appropriate for children. Let me make sure everybody can hear. Can everybody hear Speed Addict 731? Let me know if you can hear him, and I'll try to reposition my phone. So if you can't hear him, Ken is saying that he thinks they're trying to go after the people that are creating videos for children, but they're not for children. Is that what you said, Ken? Yeah, because you got to look at it.
the children are the biggest majority. I mean, that's what they do. They sit there when they're off school on the weekends. That's what they're doing. They're watching YouTube. So in my opinion, they're going after the people that are creating videos for children that are not appropriate, if you know what I mean. That's what I took from it when I read it. But from my understanding on what I read, not to be wrong, I'm not a lawyer. From my understanding from what I read is if you mark your videos not appropriate for children, that they're not supposed to even let, like, when you log on to YouTube, you put your age on there as long as you're telling the truth. You put your age on there. And then just like every upload that you make, if you go into advanced settings on your upload, you can put an age restriction on your video. So if a person is under a certain age, they cannot even watch your video. They can't even see your video.
Okay. But that's
so there's things in there to protect you as a creator that you've got to make sure that you go in and mark everything not appropriate for children, and then put that age restriction, put that age restriction in there. That way, if they were to say anything to you, all you have to say is like, look, I've done everything I can for the children not to have access to my channel. I'm not creating content for children. That's not what the channel's about. Right. I think as long as you do that, you're fine. I think they're going to go after the people that are trying to create content for children, and they've got to make sure that the content that they're creating is appropriate. Because there's a lot of people out there that are creating dressing up in costumes and making videos. And I've watched a couple of them, and I really wouldn't want my young child watching that video. Right. And YouTube has been letting that go. And I think that's where all this stems from, is that YouTube has not been keeping an eye on people that are making content that is targeting children that's not appropriate. And YouTube has not been keeping an eye on that. And I think this is what that all stems from.
Well, I know YouTube got fined like $175 million. But like I said, I haven't done full research on it. But what I heard was that was from gathering data and information about what kids are watching, and that violates COPPA. So.
And also another thing, I haven't read into it a whole lot, but from what I understood was that a lot of children were gaining access to videos on YouTube that was not appropriate, and YouTube was not keeping an eye on that.
Right.
From my understanding. So basically, they come in and said, can't do it. Like you said, gathering information, can't do that. Slap your hands. YouTube steps back and says, okay, what we're going to do is we're going to make every creator state whether their content is aimed for children or not aimed for children. And if you create a video that you state is aimed that you're making for children, it's got to be appropriate. If it's not, then they're going to come at you. I mean, they cannot, they can try, but if you make a video and you click on a video that this is not appropriate for children, they cannot come in there and tell you that you made that video for a child, especially with what we do. Right. We create car content. I mean, I'm not creating my content for children to come in and watch. I'm not. That's not what my channel is geared toward. My channel is geared toward car enthusiasts. Now there are children who are car enthusiasts, and that's the main reason I try to watch the language of my videos and stuff like that to keep that from happening.
Oh yeah.
But I honestly feel like other content creators that we're okay. And I just went in and marked my channel not appropriate for children, and I started putting my videos. I started putting that age restriction for 13 and under, and just covering my tail.
Right.
That's what I do, and I'm not going to stress it, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
I wanted to say all that. I didn't want to feel like typing in. So
no, that's
what
cool.
I've read, what I gathered, that's what I understand.
Right. Yeah. But yeah, you and all the guys in here, if you get a chance, those 2 links that I put down in the description, kind of take a glance at that, and there's a whole lot more to it than I know about, but I wanted to bring the subject up just because I know that, our core group, there's several of us that are, small time creators, and, it does affect us, so I just wanted to bring up the subject and, talk about it.
Another thing I want to talk about real quick while I'm on the phone. I'm not, you shut me down. This is your video. I can always cover this on mine tomorrow night.
No, you're good.
But one thing you stated was that YouTube is going more mainstream. And I do agree with you on that.
Mm-hmm.
I do agree with you on that. And that's the reason I've always made a statement. People that are trying to make a living off YouTube, I just think it's too volatile right now to try to do that,
Oh, I agree.
Anyway, I don't want to hold your live up. This is your live. I'm going to get out of here. But take it easy, buddy. I'm going to watch the rest of it.
No, you're good, man. I appreciate your input on that, because, hopefully what you're saying is right, and we don't have anything to worry about. But
well, I'm hoping so, because we're not expecting content for children. So
right, yeah.
There's a lot of creators out there that do, and a lot of them it's not appropriate for children. So I think that's a lot of it.
Mm.
But there's a lot of stuff going on in the background that we don't know about.
Oh, I'm sure. There's no doubt.
But I'll let you get back to your live, buddy. I'll continue watching.
All right, man. Appreciate it.
All right, take it easy, buddy.
All right, later. All right, so there is Speed Addict's point of view on that, and hopefully he is right. Hopefully he's right, and as long as we're, have our videos and our channels, marked not for kids, hopefully we'll be good to go. John Deere asked the question of what's COPPA and the FTC. FTC, yes, is a Federal Trade Commission. COPPA, let me get the exact, so I don't put out any misinformation. Let's see. It is a Children's Online Privacy Protection Act. So, and it says COPPA gives parents control over what information websites can collect from their kids. The COPPA rule puts additional protections in place and streamlines other procedures that companies covered by the rule need to follow. So that is COPPA, and apparently YouTube got in trouble with COPPA. And I need to figure out how the FTC comes into play. Let's see it on the FTC. It says, what do we do? The FTC says they're a federal agency with a unique dual mission to protect consumers and promote competition. So basically, they're protecting consumers, and COPPA is trying to protect children. So I guess they both have a interest. But that's COPPA and yes, FTC to answer John Deere's question. See, because of warranty issue, but come out. It's good to talk about this. With Ken, yes, definitely. RS3 for me, what's going on? Gonna be brutal to start to grow a small channel for anything other than hobby now. So what a synopsis of what y'all think COPPA will do to YouTube? Seem to have missed it, sadly. Basically, John Deere is now when you upload a video, you have to state whether it is or is not for kids. A kid is deemed 13 years of age or under. So like most of us in here, our car content, automotive content, we state that it's not for kids. But like I was talking about earlier, that I do have some videos on my channel of my radio control days to where I'd run RC cars and stuff. And the intent of those videos may not be for kids, but it can be deemed as something that kids would want to watch. So I think YouTube can say, well, if you say it's not for kids, but kids can take an interest in it. You know, I don't know what all is going to happen. That has yet to be determined, but they are talking about fines to where I guess if you're in violation and you state one thing, but you know, your channel, your videos is another, that you can be fined over $42,000. I don't know if that's per video, if that's per offense. I have no idea, but that is the number that's going around that I've heard. But I do have a couple links in the description if you'd like to research it a little more. There are two YouTubers, Dee and Nimmin. Dee did a live stream. His link is there. They talked for over 2 hours about it. He had several other content creators in there, and they were discussing it. That's a good stream to watch. I didn't catch all of it. And then Nick just uploaded a video today, so you check out his video. He has a link for a petition. I believe a link for the petition in his description. I haven't been able to go to it yet because I was at work earlier and came home, had to do some things and get ready for the live stream. But check out Nick's video. Apparently there is a petition that you can sign, or a form that you can fill out to fight this. So let's see. Main thing is don't make child content, or you are going to have a lot of issues from here on out, or content that could be considered something that kids will want to watch. And if you look at YouTube's guidelines, you know, whenever you have the choice when you upload a video, the video of is or is not for kids, I think there's a little like link there informationally you can click on, and it'll tell you, you know, guidelines of what would be considered for kids. And basically anything a kid could be interested in. So it's super gray area. It's really dumb, I think. But some of my videos, I don't know, I may try the age restriction thing on those particular videos to you know, keep them away. But you know, at the same time, if a kid creates a YouTube channel, you know, how is YouTube verifying that? You know what I mean? I mean, kids have cell phones nowadays. Kids have Gmail accounts. You know, kids have Google accounts. You know, how do they verify that? You know, I have no idea. So I mean, a kid under 13 or 13 and under can have a YouTube channel or a YouTube account, and does YouTube know? Because you know, YouTube is not allowed to track 13 and under. So I mean, how do they? I don't know. It's weird and it's dumb. That's my opinion. And that's why my stuff has passwords, and I see what my kids are on. Yeah, and it, you know, it's, I don't know, it's like YouTube's trying to be, or forced to be, or YouTube is forcing us to be the parent for every child out there, is what it seems like. Wonder what protects them in Google search. Exactly. Huh. Yeah, I didn't put the tree up. Miss Nova Castile, aka Candy, she wanted that Christmas tree up. Ain't even Thanksgiving yet. I'm no part of that right now. I identify as 13 when my car is running. What state am I in? I am in South Carolina. And let's see. Yes, John Deere is also in South Carolina. Can you say Christmas anymore? I don't know, man. Is that even politically correct? Probably not, right? Let's see. Restricting content from people doesn't seem like a good way to handle anything. I agree. You know, it sounds like country like me. I'm by myself here in Arkansas. He sounds country. Yeah, I've been in South Carolina since '82. Originally from Grand Haven, Michigan, moved down here in '82, and I've heavily picked up the accent down here. So I guess I'm Southern, more Southern than Northern. More Southern than Northern. That's a little tongue twister. Let's see. There are kids 13 and younger that should be able to watch automotive content to grow their interest and learn, in my opinion. And I agree with that also. You know, I mean, how many guys out there, have their kids out there skill, a labor skill that is slowly going away, so I see nothing wrong with that. I mean, Lord knows, kids hear more cussing than this in our videos. I mean, now determined veterans videos, his may be a different story, but we try to watch what we say and stuff. So I don't see why kids couldn't watch it. I don't know. Let's see. Age should be 8 or 10, not 13. See, yeah, I mean 13. I don't know. You know right from wrong. And if you wanted to watch some drag racing, what the hell is wrong with that? You know what I mean? Or you wanted to watch somebody, change the intake on their car or paint their car like G-Funk does, or Brutal, or goes to the track and races like Ken does or I do. I don't know, man. It's crazy. Let's see, Auto Resto channel. The kids do all filming. Auto Resto channel. I don't know. I made YouTube back in late middle school or very early high school, so I could comment on one of Danny Johnson's videos to learn about the Cobra taillight wiring. My date of birth may be a little off. I hear you. In my setting, it says if you restrict your setting to 18 and up, you won't be getting money. What? It says age restricted videos won't run ads or be monetized in my settings. Huh. Well, that sucks too. See? Oh, man. Now that's stupid. Really? And see, I wonder why they would even do that, If you say it's for 18 and up, I mean, I don't know. Or if you said it was like 21 and up, throw some beer commercials in there. I'm sure a determined veteran would love to see those. Or, some of the guys in here. Salty's thing. Where's Salty's thing? I'm sure he'd love to watch some beer commercials, on these videos. But it's all dumb in my opinion. But what do I know? I'm just a guy making videos. That's it. Let's see. You can only restrict freedom so much. Life is dangerous. It always will be. You learn by experience in life, not by avoiding and locking down everything. Yeah, but today everybody's a winner, Everybody's a winner nowadays. There are no losers. There's, oh, God, it gets on my nerves so bad. In the South, our kids drive at 13. Shoot bang bangs. They're basically grown. All right, Ken's going to check on the age restriction thing. Under advanced settings on the video I have up of the Edelbrock path, I set it to child only, and the right under it says, do I want to set my channel to age restricted? And if so, they won't have ads. Yes, G-Funk, it is dumb. John Deere said, I'm very pro freedom and free will. Yeah, I mean, some of the best ways to learn in life is the hard way. We've all, any of us that are of, an older age, like I'm 46, we've all had some pretty bad experiences, and we have learned life lessons the hard way, so sometimes that's what it takes, to really learn something. We try to teach our kids the right way so they don't make the same mistakes that we do. But, I mean, they're going to make mistakes. People are going to make mistakes, and, they have to learn from it. And that is part of life, even if you have to do it the hard way. I watch kids 3 years old working a mine all day long for 1 cup of rice. What's up with that? Dude, I don't know. And that's another thing. that they were saying in Dee's live stream was that even though other countries, you know, the creators have to, you know, mark their videos or their channel for kids or not for kids, they can't be touched. You know, COPPA and the FTC are here in the United States. They can't touch people overseas. You know, so how fair is that even? You know, that's stupid as hell. It is dumb, and so is the new Bronco 3E. And so is the new Mach-E. I'm gonna say it. I am not for the Mach-E. If they called it just the Mach-E, that's fine. But take that damn Mustang symbol off of there. That pisses me off so bad. Oh, I can't believe they put that on there. And people can hate me for that, but you know, take the running pony off of that damn car. It says you never truly learn something until you experience it firsthand. Exactly. You know, and that's the best way that I learn is by doing it myself with my own hands. You know, I could read about it all day long and forget it 5 minutes later. But if I do it and maybe mess up one time doing it, you know, but then figure it out and do it right, I'm more likely to remember that. So let's see, you ever learn to work on cars by fixing my single mom's car so I didn't have to walk to IGA for food? There you go. That's it. And that's kind of the hard way, you know, you had to do that. If you wanted to ride in the car, somebody got to fix it. So, I mean, once again, one of the best ways to learn. Kids learn everything on a bus ride home from school, what not to do. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Some of the things that kids do nowadays, I mean, when I was their age, we didn't have the internet. We didn't have Instagram. We didn't have Facebook. We didn't have, God, what's the other stuff that kids do, you know, Snapchat or all that junk, you know. We went outside and we used our imagination, you know. We built forts, you know. We played cops and robbers or, you know, cowboys and Indians, you know. We rode bikes and made huge ramps, you know, and broke bones, you know. We didn't have all this internet stuff that, you know, I don't know. It's crazy. I wouldn't want to be a kid right now, in my opinion. You know, the experiences I've had as a kid, man, I wouldn't trade that for nothing. I wouldn't want to be a kid right now. And yes, no pony on the SUV. And that does not belong there. And Speed Addict put up some pony cakes. Oh, man. Let's see. Demon Fox put a big turd up there. Not a Mustang, it's a Bronco. That's not even a Bronco. I wouldn't even call that a Bronco. Someone else click on an individual video, set it to the kid, and then under that it says restrict your channel to 18. But so blue collar. So if you click on, so your channel's set to not for kids. If you click on a video to set it for kids, it's asking you to change your channel. Let's see, we pass notes in class. That's old school post, right? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's how we text each other. Pass notes. I'm in a weird generation placement from 1995-ish birth. The internet was around and video games, but not mobile yet. So outside was still very much outside playtime. Yeah, well, that's good that you got to experience that. But I mean, nowadays, like, I mean, my stepdaughter, there's days that, I mean, she doesn't go outside. She'll sit on that stinking phone all day long, and it drives me crazy. You know, I just want to grab her by the hand and drag her outside and tell her to build something with some sticks, you know. But yeah, that would be considered maybe bullyish or meanish. I don't know. No telling what that would be considered. Okay, can't do age restriction like I thought you could. Man, that sucks. They probably thought about that and they went ahead and changed that before we thought about it. Oh my goodness. When I click my video not for kids, right under it says options set channel for adult 18 and up. But if you do, it says no ads or money. See, I just clicked just not for kids. I didn't look at anything else. So I don't think mine is age restricted. We play ping pong. There you go. Heck yeah, man. Shoot, when I was a kid, we and I'm sure some of you remember this in here, we had lawn darts. I'm sure some of you remember. It was basically just this large dart, probably this big, all steel on the end was the point, and the plastic, had the fins coming out, whatever. And I guess you were supposed to put a circle in the ground and you're supposed to toss the dart and get it to land in the circle. But we just threw them bitches as high as we could in the air and ran like hell because we didn't know where it was going. Man, the kids we had, or the toys we had as kids, some of them, they wouldn't think about selling them nowadays. But you can mark your channel as not made for kids and that you never upload content. And that's what I did, Ken. That's why I marked my channel as the whole channel not for kids. So I don't know what's going to, what I need to do with my RC videos. I'm not sure. My younger brother and sister around 2005 have had internet since any time they can remember. That's crazy. That's crazy. And I don't know. I guess I can't say it's sad because, technology, things change, but that's crazy. Does yours say no money too, Ken? Let's see. It also says it won't put them in all main areas or some such. Mike Hall says they still make those things. Lawn darts? They still make those? I know G-Funk knows what I'm talking about because when I was a kid up in Michigan, everybody had lawn darts. I don't know if that's a northern thing or if people down the south had them, but yeah, blue collar, yeah, bottle rocket wars. Oh my God. We would have the most fun shooting fireworks at each other. One of the probably most dangerous things you can possibly do as a kid. But we did it and we had a blast. It was so much fun. David Martin, what's going on, man? Let's see. Yeah, they make lawn dart tips out of plastic or something now. Screw that. We want steel. I want like forged steel tips on them things. I got a chipped tooth from a 10-pound metal General Lee. Holy crap. Never did it, but I heard about others in Roman candle wars. Oh, dude. Oh, yeah. We take a bow and arrow and shoot straight up in the air and whoever ran first. Yeah, that was in the movie Grown Ups. That is funny as hell. I mean, that's literally what we did as kids, We try to come up with stuff that could hurt us and try to avoid it as a game. Oh, my goodness. That is funny as hell. The new lawn darts are just weighted flat ends. Huh? So it's just like a round end, so it lands on the round end. That's terrible. You need like I said, forged steel tips, sharp tips. Throw them as hard as you can. Determined Veteran is back. See everybody but Salty. Yeah, I don't know where Salty is, man. He might be in here creeping. Maybe he's waiting to pop in and make his entrance. Who knows? I was dodging bullets. Pony grew up in Detroit. Ooh. Yeah. Well, we're glad you made it. So did you grow up in a horrible area, I assume? I don't think I ever had to dodge bullets as a kid. The new darts have half a ball-like tip with sand to weight them when they land, it looks like. Terrible. Get rid of it. Get rid of those just like the Mach-E. Get rid of that shit. We don't want it. Let's see. I'll go to YouTube Studio Beta, then go to settings on the left towards bottom, then click on channels and advanced settings and mark it not made for kids. We used to have BB gun wars. Oh yeah. Heck yeah, we all had BB guns. Hey guys, you know how we all support small channels? I came across one with some good content and an awesome build. DDLX50 is the channel. So I'm assuming that's Fox body stuff. Is that right? Only white kid in middle school. So you were the stuff in the middle. Is that politically incorrect to say? We take beer cans, duct tape together, and launch tennis balls. Yes, and potatoes, right? Isn't that how you make a potato gun? Guns are bad, okay? Oh shit. That's a good topic. Like, we used to play a game, and I'm sure some others in here have played it. You may call it something different, but you had a football. At the start of the game, the football would be thrown up in the air, and whoever got it, everybody else tried to tackle him. And the game was called Smear the Queer. I don't know how that name came about, but that was the name of it. If you had the ball, you were the queer, and we're going to smear you all over the ground. But it was a fun game. We would beat the hell out of each other playing that game. Pony cakes, man. I need to make a shirt. I need to come up with a shirt on Teespring. I need to put it on there. Mrs. Speed Addict 731 is in the house. Miss Pam, what is going on? You've been back there creeping, haven't you? But you didn't play Smear the Queer? We played Smear the Queer. I should have known, G-Funk. I should have known. So you still play that around 2002. So what did y'all call it? John Deere, what did y'all call it? And Jack played it but never got the ball. Pony cakes are like crab cakes. How did we come up with pony cakes? You're gonna have to ask Speed Ag 731 on that. Pony cakes is, I don't know. We were talking about pancakes. Making somebody was telling me, was it David telling me to make pancakes from candy or something like that? And somebody came up with pony cakes. So it became a thing. It's a thing now. So I'm gonna dish out, once I get Project Stepchild running, I'm gonna dish out some pony cakes. I'm gonna use it as ass whooping. Pony cakes means ass whooping. How about that? So I'm gonna dish out some pony cakes at the drag strip. Let's see. David, you obviously didn't watch the last upload. Oh, David Martin busted. You didn't watch DV's last upload. You're in trouble. Yeah, okay. So yeah, Candy and I were talking about pancakes. She said something about I don't make her pancakes or some kind of deal. And so pony cakes were born. We're in a Dodge Prius. DV, I thought Ford brought you that Mach-E for y'all to test drive. Y'all are in the Mach-E? Screw that car, man. I'd rather drive a Prius than a damn Mach-E. And just because it's got a pony. They take the pony off, then I'd drive it. Let's see. Did y'all hear when Daryl tunes my car, Ken is riding in the gyrocopter to boost my content? Ken's going to film from above. As long as it's not pony chips or pony patties. I remember throwing sodas up to see which way they would go when they exploded on the ground. We used to throw soda cans, and I say soda because, you know, down south they say Coke. It could mean Mountain Dew, Sprite, but I say soda so that people know it's a term of, it's not a specific drink. But we used to throw them at each other. I remember these apartments that we lived at had a pool, and us kids and the moms and parents would all be at the pool. We were throwing sodas across the pool at each other like a bunch of idiots. It had no sense. I remember, let's see, we call it mole ball. Ah, okay. Take the maki to the crusher. Agreed. Until that pony comes off of it. Squeeze it like a damn pimple. That pony come popping off. Let's see. He's gonna be the bird's eye angle when we test. It's pop. G-Fun says it's pop. It's soda. Soda pop. Pop. Yep. I used to call it pop. Uh-oh. Let's see. Got a little text. What is the text? Let's see. Yeah, so Ken sent me a picture of deciding if your channel is for kids or not. When deciding whether or not your channel or video is made for kids, you should consider various facts, including subject matter of the video. For example, educational content for preschoolers, whether children are your intended or actual audience for the video, whether the video includes child actors or models. Now, some of our videos, some of these adults act like children, but they're not child actors. There's a difference. Let's see, whether the video includes characters, celebrities, or toys that appeal to children, including animated figures or cartoon figures. Now, like Determined Veterans Channel could fall into that one because he has his collectibles. But they're collectibles, adults collecting, I don't know. Moving on, where the language of the video is intended for children to understand. So if you speak very simple and plain English in your video, you may have intended that for children. That's one of the dumbest ones right there. Whether the video includes activities that appeal to children. And see, this is where mine falls in. Mine could fall into the toys that appeal to children, RC cars, even though one of my cars, you can't even buy it unless you're 18 years old. You have to have a driver's license to unlock the car because it's capable of going over 100 miles an hour. But it still could be considered a toy. Activities, mine could fall to that, driving RC cars. Such as play acting, simple songs or games, or early education. Whether the video includes songs, stories, or poems for children. Any other information you may have to help determine your video's audience, like empirical evidence, or the videos, some of it's cut off. So YouTube analytics is not designed to help determine if your content is child directed. You should use the factors outlined by the FTC above to set your audience. And then how old is a kid? The age of a kid in the United States is defined as anyone under the age of 13. Okay. So 12 and under. So under 13 is a kid, and YouTube analytics plainly stating here that it's not designed to help determine. So do not use YouTube analytics to decide who is watching your videos. Thank you, SpeedAddict731, for sending that so I could read it out loud. Yeah. So my channel has content that could be determined as possibly for kids. So haven't decided what to do with it yet. Let's see. Let me try to catch up here. Blue collar said, here everything is Coke. Pepsi is Coke. Exactly. Most everyone around here in Lexington area calls it soda that I know of. Interesting. I call it soda. Pop in the northern states, soda in the south. There you go. What would be Joe Dirt? What would Joe Dirt call it? Ken? I know Ken's hair is getting kind of long. I noticed in his last upload, you can see some hair better. He might be growing that mullet for us. G-Funk says Wanakin. DV has the only GM in the group, and he's the only one in the tens. Currently, or also including previous? Pony took down the hot toy collection. Yeah, that sucks, man, because, that's one of your things. That's one of the things you like to do. Why, if, I don't know. It's stupid. It's stupid that you felt you had to take that down. And if they would have flagged your channel, because that's also stupid. I think it's dumb as hell. Let's see. So both my channels, hell, I hadn't logged in PC. It was giving me a warning. So are drones considered toys? In whose eyes? One person may consider it a toy. One person may say, well, it's a drone. It's not for kids. But I don't know. Man, I played Halo when it came out in 2001. I was 6. No fun these days at all. Yeah. And my son, played Halo with me when he was younger, and he is 15 right now. So I ain't worried about drones too. Yeah. I mean, I've got my drone. I don't know. My Toyota Corolla with 100 mile per hour, banned in 5 states. Kids give birth at 10 years old. And that's the thing too. Like, you have shows like Teen Mom. I think the show is supposed to show like the struggles of teens having kids, but we all know that these children, these girls on the show, they get deals afterwards. They're making money after the show, and they do repeat seasons of the show. I mean, it's kind of, what's the word, glorifying it almost. Yeah, I don't know. The world we live in now is kind of screwed up, I think. I have a 1,200 horsepower GM with 480E in overdrive and billet lockup stall 67 Camaro. Had it for 30 years. Nice. Hell yes. There's some bald eagles flying out of the tailpipes of that one. I damn near have a half bald mullet going. Hell yes. And David said, for now, what I miss? Oh yeah, consider toys, drones. Something is wrong when the manufacturer, YouTuber in this case, is responsible for what the end consumer does with the product. A trend I noticed that is growing in these current times. Yep. But YouTube is passing that responsibility on to the creators. YouTube has guidelines of what you can put on the platform. And as long as you're doing everything right, you're following those guidelines. So now, I mean, we're following the guidelines, but now still, we're responsible if, a kid decides to sue YouTube or a parent decides to sue them, or, oh, this is dumb. But yeah, I mean, it is the trend. I'm thinking, there is a lot of self-entitlement in the world today. There's a lot of laziness and self-entitlement, I think, in my opinion. I also have a 19 A10 boosted Mustang at installer. Yeah. I was going to sink money in a drone, but I'm scared as soon as I do, it will get outlawed. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I've got mine, but I don't use it a lot. I really want to get some awesome footage of Project Stepchild with the drone, but I need to find somebody that can fly well or good enough. Not going to mullet, but I'm not cutting my hair. Going to give Fabio a run for his money. Oh shit. Oh. Ooh. Okay, so Ken's gonna Ken is not cutting his hair. We definitely need to document this, like document this date so we can watch his videos, watch his hair progress in his videos. Most high schools have daycare. Are you shitting me? Excuse my language, but are you shitting me? Most high schools have daycare? Oh, God. Fair Abram did porn and it was awesome. Yes, she did. And that's one of the things I'm talking about. You know, I'm sure she didn't do it for free. And the only reason that she was able to do that is because she was on Teen Mom. So, yeah. They glorify teens having kids. They need a foot in their asses. Parental guidance is key. I agree, Miss Pam. Definitely. Definitely. But there's money to be made there, and money is the root of all evil, and money makes the world go round. So the world, therefore, is evil, right? There's a lot of evil in the world. That's one of them. Oh, it's tough trying to be somebody that's trying to teach your kids to basically be a respectful and respectable human being. It's tough, man. I tell you, it is real tough nowadays. Back when I was a kid, I would think it's easier because the most trouble we got into is, you know, maybe we ate dirt and had to go to the hospital because we had too much dirt in our stomach or something, you know. Now they got all this internet crap, and I mean, you got to monitor all that crap. You should, anyway. DV for the win. I knew I had thought it earlier, but didn't say anything about it. I was pretty sure it was going to come out of somebody, and it only makes sense they determined a veteran. Let everybody know about that fact. Yes, it's real weird how we get stuck for content, but I bet they aren't responsible for Google search hits. I think too many drones have been sold by now that they won't outlaw them. Now, is that a big thing now? I know there's, you know, certain restrictions on flying drones, but is there something else that I'm missing there that, you know, they're talking about outlawing drones? Is that for real? I only mentioned I do have a Mustang, so I don't get blocked. Ken's hair was glorious in person. I bet it was. So Ken is the new Joe Dirt. Not yet. I think maybe we can get him there. If I was skinny, I'd be Joe Dirt. I'm more like Fat Dirt. Oh, shit. Oh, Dee got to see me without a hat. I rarely take my hat off. Yeah, and didn't you say like I was the only person to film you wearing shorts? Let's see. I rarely take mine off too, and that's since 17. Now people think I'm hiding a bald spot. Shit, OG ball cap. Yeah, and y'all know I'm always wearing a hat. And actually, my what was it? My Corbo Seeds video, I wasn't wearing a hat. Let's see. Street Slayers snuck in here. Here we go. Is money the root of all evil, or is the want for money the root of all money? The want for money is, like you said, the root of all money, and then money is the root of all evil, and money makes the world go round. I don't know. We're just all screwed. We're screwed, I think. Now, I wouldn't want to be Like my grandchildren or my step grandchildren's generation. I don't think I'd want to be that generation because there is no telling what is going to change within, say, the next 20 years. There's no telling. Send another screenshot. My bad, dude. My bad. Let's see. What if my content is applicable to a wide audience, but not kids specifically? So we're going to read this. Let me see if I need to get caught up on any comments first. If you don't get caught, it ain't illegal, just saying. That can be true. When I was 8th grade, one of my classmates had a kid. Guess that was what happened in a small town less than 2,000. Oof. Marcy buddies who do commercial keep being worried and jumping through hoops. California is using drones to catch us truck drivers in the wrong lane. Jeez. I think it depends on where you want to fly your drone. Clemson implemented a permit license type thing. Yeah, and that's what I thought it was. It's for the lust of money. I think you're right, Robert Bray. It's the lust of money that starts the whole thing. So can't believe I logged into my PC and it was all over my YouTube to change my settings. But are we who make monetized videos going to be lumped into commercial? Okay, so let's see what Ken sent here. Let me turn it sideways, make it easier to read. All right, as the creator, you know your content best. If you intended to reach a kid audience, it's likely that your video is made for kids. If you're not sure about your audience, take a look at the features of your video. Does it have actors, characters, activities, games, songs, or stories that kids are particularly attracted to? If so, your video may be directed to kids. The key is to balance all the COPPA specified factors that apply to this analysis. For example, the fact that a kid is featured in a video does not necessarily mean that the video is made for kids. You have to look at all other attributes of the video, like the intended audience, whether the video uses language that is intended for kids to understand, and the subject matter of the video, a medical video versus a play video. For further information on whether content is kid-directed, see the FTC's guidance. That's actually a link. You should also consider consulting a lawyer if you aren't sure whether your content should be designated as made for kids. Are you freaking kidding me? I'm not consulting a lawyer. Holy crap. In addition, creators outside of the United States will need to take into consideration additional obligations they may have under applicable laws when evaluating whether content is made for kids. Note, while the age of the kid in the United States is defined as anyone under the age of 13, the age of a kid is defined differently in different countries, so consider the factors described above as appropriate given how kid is defined in relevant laws, and consult legal counsel if you have additional questions. So, like if I do a video like my Corbeau seats, now my son is not under 13, but if he were, then that video is still not for kids just because he was in it. I get that. Let's see. SpeedX says, I don't want money. I just want car parts that money buy. Exactly. And food. I know you like food, Ken, because we like cheeseburgers at 2 a.m. Cheeseburgers at 2 a.m. from McDonald's are pretty damn good. And Chick-fil-A at a car meet is pretty good. Let's see. Are there any eagles in your Christmas tree? No. There's lots of eagles in the dining room, and there's lots of eagles in the shop. There are none under or in the Christmas tree. I'm kind of hoping I get some eagles. That would be cool. see, COPPA has been in effect since April 21st, 2000. Why is this just now having anything to do with YouTube, who has been around since February 14th, 2005? I'd have to do some more research on that, but recently they got fined like $175 million for, I want to say it said they were collecting data, and they're not supposed to do that with children under 13. I could be wrong, so somebody correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not a big, watch the news, follow the news kind of guy. So I miss a lot of stuff and don't know a lot of stuff because I always got car on the brain. I'm always looking at car stuff. I guess your drone has to be under 250 grams or it has to be registered. That's why DJI made the new Mini 249 grams. That's right. So make it 1 gram less. So that was one nice looking clutch. Are you going to get discount codes since you're sponsored by Ram? Because I'm thinking about getting one for the boss next year. I will ask that. I will definitely ask that question. I will hit up Ram. I can actually, boss man, if you're following me on Instagram, please send me a message on Instagram to remind me, and I will actually send them an email after the live stream and ask that question. That is a very good question because I've been meaning to get with them on that because I do want to have some kind of discount code for you guys and stuff. So and I also still want to arrange a tour of Ram. They said that I did ask them that when I picked the clutch up, and we can arrange that. Now obviously they can't show me everything, but they can give me a pretty good tour, so I definitely want to do that as well. And beer. Don't forget beer. Yes, don't forget DV's beer. Looks like you guys are going to need plenty of lube because it looks like YouTube is going to try to screw you. We'll see. I mean, there's a lot of unknowns right now. So, I mean, we could all be talking about this for really no reason, or we could all be shut down. Who knows? Too many unknowns at the moment. So, and and Blue Collar says, actually, I should be viral since I'm on a third engine. It should be the biggest joke going right now. So if YouTube didn't data mine so much, they'd probably be fine. But they've made a bunch of money off selling the data, I'm sure. You are probably correct on that. Let's see. And Nova Castile is on her way home. She actually went and got groceries. Let's see. Thinking about getting a RAM for the Fox G-Funk. So I don't know if you've watched any of my older videos, much older videos. But I have a video. I think it is titled Carolina Dragway, and it was the date. It was back in 2010 of my blue coupe. It was a 306 with a B cam, 172 rockers, trick flow heads, and I think on that pass it had the Edelbrock RPM2 intake, maybe, like 70 throttle body, yada yada. Had a Tremec 3550, 373 gears, 26-inch tire. It went 1106, and that clutch was the Ram 88794 HD. I think that clutch is just a step above stock, and I love that clutch. That clutch held so well, in my opinion. I ran that in many different cars, so I would definitely suggest a clutch for your Fox body. I ran quite a few Rams in Fox bodies. If it wasn't for warranty, I would have made a video of my folly that would have took heat off Xander. Bought a Mavic Mini. Excuse me. What is a Mavic Mini? I'm assuming that's a drone. Yeah, tour of the place would be awesome. Yeah, I wanna hook that up. I definitely want to do a tour. And Ken says there's nothing for us to worry about. And I hope that Ken's right, I hope that we're just kind of, that this live stream in a couple months from now will mean nothing. That everything is, okie dokie. I think 18-year-olds want to view our videos. I think 18-year-olds don't want to view mine. Stop being the voice of reason, Ken, or I'll spam you 35 texts when you ask a yes or no question. Post a video from my personal channel, and it got more views than one of my truck videos in the first 24 hours. Then my truck videos, go figure. Yeah, stupid fast truck, man. Man, some of my videos just bomb. And some of them, the ones that, like my dream car video, I didn't think that would get like any views. And I just threw that video together. I needed some content and was going to look at that car, so I filmed it. Didn't have much footage, but threw it together. And I mean, at the time, it was one of the top videos, at that time. So it was crazy. Don't tell determined veteran that you eat all your food and use all your electricity. Still haven't read all those texts. I have a tinfoil hat on. Why do UFO only fly over trailer parks or over to hillbillies fishing? Robert Bray, have you been abducted by aliens before? Pony, you still looking for an emerald green fox? Mike Hall, no, I have stopped looking. Because what I wanted would have cost me a butt ton of money. I found some that were close to what I wanted. And it would have probably been a pretty insane amount of money considering, what I wanted was a stock Fox body and basically as close to showroom condition as possible. It would have probably taken a stupid amount of money, and I'd rather take that stupid amount of money and sink it into Project Stepchild and go have a ton of fun and beat the hell out of that car. I got rid of Coyote Ugly. And I can go ahead and say one of the reasons that I got rid of Coyote Ugly was, I want to race some other people. A lot of them are YouTubers. I would like to race them. I'm not saying, like I'm calling them out for money or anything like that, but I do want to race several YouTubers, and I could have, dumped money into Coyote Ugly. I could have bought a turbo for it and really been hauling ass, but nobody would want to have run that car. I would hear all the excuses. Oh, it's Fox body, my car's heavier, your car's lighter, and yada yada yada, and blah blah blah. So that's one of the reasons actually I sold Coyote Ugly and am now building Stepchild, because I don't think there can be many excuses made, because it's still S550. Compared to Fox body, it's still a pig. It's heavy as hell. So that's one of the reasons, actually. I'm not sure if I stated that before. Let's see. So to answer your question, no, I'm not looking for Emerald Green Fox. And see, now's the time one's going to pop up. And actually, a buddy of mine picked up a two-tone. It's emerald and titanium. It's a GT. So emerald with titanium ground effect, and it looks so good. I'm so jealous, but I don't care. You can have it. Let's see. When we all meet up, if I'm hurting. Not sure I understand that. DJI Mavic Mini Drone, 249 grams. Gotcha. Oop. Oh, where'd it go? You and Ken share still. Who and Ken? Coyote car guy. I think my first engine ruined my cats. Was glad to see your video today. It validated my decision to go full catless. That's a good question for you guys. Those that have, say, S197 or S550s in here, what headers are you guys running? I am going to go long tubes. I've kind of started looking, and some of the more popular brands are expensive as hell. I'd really like to find a more cost-effective long tube that will still perform and not break the bank. It's ridiculous how much some of those headers are. Let's see. ZF5 manual transmission. I have never heard of that. ZF5. Missing comments here. How can the creators be responsible when they don't do the data collection? I agree with that. And talking back and forth, Jay-Z Garage in the house. What is going on, Jay-Z? What is happening? We're just in here kind of talking about YouTube and this whole child restriction thing, if you want to call it that. And DB said he raced a Fox body over the weekend. It was fast. Some of them are. And Bossman says Pony 1992 is going to gap Speed Addict 731. I don't know. We'll see. I hope I do. And I hope he'll gap me too at times. Either way, we'll be racing. And I will have a ton of fun doing that. Let's see. Yeah, they will come up with that. And that's the thing, man. If I, built Coyote Ugly, I'm sure the excuses would seriously fly. 800 is too much for stock cats. Others say it's fine. I would say if you're at 800 horsepower and you still have stock cats on it, I would say you're missing out on some horsepower. And Staying Giants here. What's going on? Trying to get caught up on the comments here. State. So Ken is saying that according to the FTC, they just basically want us to state if our videos are for kids or not. Let's see. Jay-Z is running JBA headers. Very budget friendly and holding up well. How is the fitment, Jay-Z? Because I have actually kind of glanced at those. Go with quality. Ken, I'll be glad to go with Cooks. You know my address, just send the check and I will be glad to spend your money on some quality headers. What about a springtime Mustang shootout? The winner could run DV. I don't know. I think DV should be in the mix just like the rest of us. Hopefully, by springtime, I'll be able to wipe the floor with DV. Just saying. Let's see. I went Texas Speed new models with the angled 02 for E85 and faux cat section. Head lead pipes and header extensions. Blue Collar Daily. I've seen a lot of people talk about Texas Speed, but don't they get rid of your rear O2 sensors or all long tube headers like that? And isn't that one of the things that SCT got in trouble about, was because they were deleting the rear O2s and they're not supposed to? Somebody please clarify that for me. Let's see, Texas speed headers are good and don't break the bank. Yeah, I just want to know about the O2s. Or, you know, when you get a tune for your car, do they automatically turn off the rear O2s or how does that? I'm sure Speed Addict can answer that one. Cost effective and coyote don't go together in the same sentence. You are correct, they don't. But how about a less expensive header? What exhaust did you use on your, okay. He's talking to Pony. What about Heartthrob for Project Stepchild? I didn't know they made headers. Oh, and the term of veteran states, no one in this group will touch Stormtrooper next spring. I'm going to touch all over that thing. I'm here to tell you right now. I'll be all over it. I'm going to be all on that thing. Let's see. Some said you could run LS headers on the 5.0. I think Stormpooper is going to get gapped. Oh, Stormpooper. You sound like, what is it? Driveway Demons now. Oh, God. And Ken said he's going to gap me. Bring it. I want you to. Hell yes. Because if you gap me, that means you're not taking it easy on me. So that's what I want. So cheap, long tubes, false knock. Okay. Why is that? What kind of race would be stock, your stock car against the stock boss? Is anybody stock in here? Can I call them? They made the angled O2 sensor change and changed the steering knuckle issue. And one more revision, supposedly a newer revision. We shall see. I'll let everyone know. Yeah, let me know about that, blue collar. I'm definitely interested. Let's see. Fit is perfect on my S197. I got the ceramic coated headers and they still look good 9 months later. What is the cost on those, Jay-Z? If you don't mind saying. The Nova has actually got hooker headers, ceramic coated hooker long tubes going into a JEGS universal 3-inch X pipe, and we have not decided on mufflers yet. And if we're going to run tailpipes or turn downs or cutouts or whatever, we haven't got that far. I'm so far behind on comments. Speed Addicts giving out Gapplebee's vouchers. I'll take one. I'll take one. And then I'll hand it right back to you. JBA also has 3 different O2 bunks. You can put them where you want. Oh, damn. That's cool. Forget things about JBA for push rod F-150s at least. Mine did get rid of them, but I bought 2 O2 bunks and 2 O2 simulators to put in and have Daryl tune. Turn them off in custom tune. What do you... Kids, I need to be quiet. I'm not boosted yet. Neither am I. So we can talk all the smack to each other we want to. Storms always come to an end, DV. Let's see. Yeah, I think that car is going to fly when it's boosted. He's already running solid into the 11. So, and he hasn't done anything really to that car that we know of. Let's see. Ken has this engine blow. Let's give you a damn blower. Ken says, hell no, keep that blower. Xander should be running by then too. I would think so. Hope everyone stays in one piece. Yes, I agree. I hope we can all build these cars to stay together, have fun, run our goals, our goal ETs, and get to race each other, man. That's what I want to do. So the Toyota Corolla is stock but has a rear wing. My question is, does it have a shopping cart wing? Because if it doesn't, It ain't good enough. That thing's got to be at least 5 feet off the trunk or hatch, whatever it is. I like the Dynamax Ultra Flows on the Pro Charge Big Block Chevy. Yeah, she liked the sound of Coyote Ugly, but I mean, that's pretty loud. And it had the Dynamax Race Bullets. So she did like that, but it is kind of loud. So I'm not sure if we'll go with those. But we may use, like say like a MagnaFlow or some type of straight through exhaust. And then maybe put cutouts because MagnaFlow tames it down a good bit, deepens the tone. So maybe we'll do that and run some cutouts for when she just wants to be obnoxious with it. Got JBA long tubes with X pipe, and it cost me $850 altogether. I'm going to look at those. I'm going to look at those in the Texas Speed headers and see what I come up with. Because I'm going to need to come up with something pretty soon, probably. And then you know it's bad when folks turn down your Edelbrock Stage 2. Yep. If it's cursed, yeah. No, it's a stock wing. Oh, man. You need to have a shopping cart wing in there. Go out there and buy the cheapest, most ricer wing you can find and put it on there and do an install video. I bet you'd get like thousands of views, too. That's it. I'm naming my car Skywalker. I'm going to put the hurt on Stormtrooper. Oh, here it goes. Oh, man. Skywalker. Oh, man. DV's in trouble. DV is in trouble. MagnaFlows are very good. Yeah, I like the MagnaFlows. I had them on Coyote Ugly at first, but it was actually pretty quiet with the MagnaFlows on. Ultraflows are full size, quieter, and I want to add mid muffler. Gotcha. Look who it is in the house. The one, the only, Nova Castile.
Hey.
Don't drop F-bombs. We got the FTC after us.
Oh, fuck that.
Oh, damn.
Whoop. Hey, y'all.
What about Black Widow mufflers? I've heard a little bit about those, Mike, but I'm not
Hi, Mike.
too knowledgeable about those. Tried many mufflers, and her favorite was the MagnaFlows. Okay. So Blue Collar Daily's wife preferred MagnaFlows on her 60 LS build and her 98 Camaro.
Hey, stupid fast
So, because they're asking what mufflers we're going to go with on your car.
Hi, David.
Check out Varex muffler I have in my videos. I still need to do that,
thanks.
man. I still need to check those out.
Nice job on the tree.
Yeah. They can see the tree.
Oh. Sorry.
I think it was Robert Bray, I think he said it. Was it Robert Bray? He's like tree already? I'm like, not even Thanksgiving.
A little bit excited,
DV says, bring it. Oh, it's already been brought in. What movie was that from?
Rotten.
Yeah. I think it was Bring It On or something. They're like, bring it. It's already been brought in. Or it was one of the ones that makes fun of the satire movie.
Hey, Coyote Car Guy. How are you?
See, Robert Bray likes your tree there.
Thank you, Robert. I'm like, what tree? What tree did I...
We got all the core guys in here except Salty. Where the hell is Salty at? Let's see.
Salty's not here today? He called in sick.
So he said he's tried like 4 systems. Had a small 228R cam and headers. She loved the MagnaFlows overall.
Hey, boss man.
Ran them for 18,000 miles. There you go.
Hey, G-Funk. Oh, he's building his house. That's right.
Robert Bray says, I have fart cans on the Corolla. I bet you that thing sounds good, don't it? Sounds like a good fart. You all missed an eventful live stream last night. Isn't that right, Stupid Fast Truck? Jay-Z Garage went on a little treasure hunt in his live stream.
What? G-Funk. Video first.
Let's see.
You know what? I forgot that battery.
Oh, are you serious?
Like,
Did you ever take that thing back to Target? Did you say that? And you got the money, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's fine. So yeah, maybe Salty is working on his house. I see. Poor performance. What's going on? Have you been in here? If you have, and I missed you, sorry about that. Saw you pop up. My wife already has our tree up too. Spintech has some good sounding mufflers. Yeah, it's been a while since I've looked at Spintech. Some of them I've heard sound pretty good.
All right. I gotta go. I gotta put stuff up. Oh,
huh?
Yeah. Tell her to come by, Mike.
There you go.
I'll take her down the strip.
I see the trees on the
drag
shelf.
strip.
I see trees.
My tree.
Robert Brain's like looking. He's like scoping out.
Move so he can see it.
He's like, "What you got there? What you got? What you got, man?" Let's see. I was chat surfing the chat. See what I missed. Yeah, man. Welcome to the stream.
Speed addict.
Right now we're just kind of shooting shit, so we're just talking about whatever, and we're giving Determined Veteran a hard time because Speed Addict 731 and I are planning on taking them to Gapplebee's. And what did I say the other day?
No. About what?
No, because I was saying take somebody to Gapplebee's. They're gonna eat somebody named a
sandwich. I don't know.
Oh, something. It was funny.
My memory. Got the memory of fish.
Of a fish.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, just to give you guys some. I think Ken didn't finish typing there. Let's see. Robert Bray said, I told you I have a tinfoil hat on. I think he was abducted by aliens at least once. I think so. And they took samples from his brain.
A Gap sandwich. That's what it is.
Just take that thing to Midas. Oh my God.
Pam.
Yeah, we should put the X pipe on and no mufflers or tailpipes and drive it up to the muffler shop and be like, what can you do with this? It's so loud.
Dina's not in there.
He was earlier. I don't know where he went. He's
All
going
right,
to have a Gap sandwich.
Well, I'm going to put up the rest of my Christmas decorations for y'all.
Oh, Pam said Ken will be back in a minute. I was going to say stormtroopers don't have good aim. Bad name for a crowd hunting Mustang. Ken said he's going to call his car Skywalker.
Oh my God.
Because he's going to beat the stormtrooper.
Oh my God.
I've never seen a blue stormtrooper.
He's going to start a war.
I've never seen a blue stormtrooper. Oh, his phone died. Don't you know how to use a charger? DV gonna have to pull you down and cam that Z01. He might have to. Robert Bray says not yet. What, abducted? No, I think you were, dude. He said not yet. So he's probably preparing. He's like, one day they're gonna come for me. Stormtroopers hit their head when walking through doorways. At least one does. He's still stuck in lump mode. Robert Bray gives him hell, man. He is DV hell for sure.
Right. Well, I gotta put this stuff up.
Okie dokie. Oh, man. Been almost an hour 50 minutes. We're just rolling through here. Yep.
All right, guys.
Pops, so you call DV Pops?
Who does?
Robert Bray. Blue Collar said his phone died when I sent him 50 texts. TV loves it. TV loves the abuse. He loves the attention. He loves it. It don't matter. It don't matter if it's good or bad attention. He wants it all. I'm hungry.
I'm hungry.
Yeah. Any almonds in there?
Yeah.
Speaking of Stormtrooper, I was just playing the Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order on Xbox One. It was awesome. Oh, dang, we do. Thank you. Yeah.
All right, I'll put this stuff up.
Okay. Let's see. Dee is being awful quiet. Yeah, he is driving. Actually, earlier said he had like 490 miles to go. Let's see. He may have bumped his head. So what's this Nova project? Uh-oh.
What?
What's this? Blue Collar said, what's this Nova project?
Does he want to help?
Does that mean Blue Collar Daily is not subscribed to Nova Castile Cloud 9? Someone's in trouble. Someone's in trouble and it's not me. Yeah, I get kind of bored with the games with campaigns. Or I like to play the live stuff even though I suck. DV is going to have a putter, butter, and Gap sandwich.
Yum.
That's Robert Bray. No, putter as in like his car putts.
Oh.
And he gets Gap. A putter, butter, and Gap sandwich. I think you need to hashtag that on DV's Instagram.
It's hot in.
Oh, see, Blue Collar Daily, so you didn't know. Okay. Oh, Blue Collar Daily is in so much trouble right now, and I'm so glad it's not me this time.
Put that phone down right now.
Yeah, I don't know how I can. Oh, let me see if I can put her channel in the chat. Let's see. How can I do that? Oh. Hang on. Maybe I'll get her to pop into the chat and then you can just go to it. You have your phone on you? Can you pop it into the chat real quick and just like type hi so he can just click on your channel?
All right, you got it. Really need to get that ready for my.
Okay, JG says, so back to the YouTube issue. Why are they trying to make us kid friendly? And they had YouTube kids already. And that was something that I've seen that's been brought up. They do have a YouTube Kids, so yeah, I mean, I don't know why we would have to state anything, you know. YouTube is not necessarily for kids, which is under 13. They have YouTube Kids. Blue Collar. No, you're all right, dude. No, we appreciate the muffler advice. Scarface, what's happening? What is going on? Okay, yeah, so just some info. All I've been hearing is how fast the Mach-E is. We've seen the dealership pamphlet today. And peanut M&Ms, no. I'm not eating peanut M&Ms. I don't know if she bought some.
I did.
She says she did, yes. Only the Mach-E GT can do the 0 to 60 in mid 3 seconds. The other trims can only do it in mid 5 to 6 second range. Some people are going to be disappointed when they buy one, and the GT is $60K. Good grief, you can almost buy a GT 350R for that. No thanks. I'll take the R. Just say no to kids blocked from the net. Hell yeah, man. The only thing kids should be able to do online is their schoolwork. How about that? Yeah. Okay. So Blue Collar Daily, there is Nova Castile. She popped in there. And click on her name and hit subscribe. If you would be so kind, sir, she would much appreciate it. We're trying to grow her channel. And anybody else that's in the stream here that has yet to subscribe to Nova Castile Cloud 9, please do. She is trying to build her channel. She wants to really give this a go. She got a lot to learn, but she's going to have some good content. When that car is running, when we start putting the new parts on it, dude, it's going to be awesome. Y'all just wait. You haven't seen the parts that are going in that car yet. It's going to be killer. Parents shouldn't be letting young kids search away on YouTube anyways. But what's bad is YouTube is Google, as I think G-Funk stated earlier. And so they search on Google, they have a tendency to pop up YouTube videos. G-Funk Express taking off, man. We appreciate you coming in. Take it easy. Try to stay warm up there. Let's see. And where's Gearhead 74? I don't know. Maybe Gearhead 74 and Salty are hanging out. Who knows? Maybe they're at the bar drinking. Oh. Okay. Robert Bray says he's going to gap the Nova with his Toyota.
What? Okay.
She'll race you. Bring that shit. Mach-E is not going to be released until late 2020, early 2021. I bet if Ford keeps catching hell, they will take the Mustang nameplate away, as they should. If anybody affiliated with Ford is watching this video right now, this stream, take the damn Mustang off the Mach-E. My opinion. I'm sure some agree in here. Take it off. It doesn't belong there. I can't believe they did that, honestly. Well, they should just call it some other new name or something. Call it an Escort. And I agree with Ken. I probably wouldn't have so much hate for it if it didn't have the Mustang name on there. I mean, I'm sure it's a cool car, but I don't even want to look at it because they stuck a Mustang on it. That's stupid. Oh, there you go, John Deere. Bam. Oh yeah. What I'm talking about. MEM. Mossman said there's no other car maker that took a sports car and made into an SUV name, and this is ridiculous about Mustang. And you know how they're talking about discontinuing the Camaro? Well, the Camaro is going to be an electric SUV. I've heard a lot of people say that. And yes, like Robert Bray said, just call it Mach-E. That's all I got to do. E-Stang? No. Escape GT? Why don't they call it the Festiva? Oh, it could be the new Probe. I think it could be anything but Mustang. Blue cars. Oh my God, peanuts. David Martin put up little candy symbol. Ford E-Stang. No. Kyle Busch was driving a Toyota Corolla on Sunday. Yeah, but it's not a stock car. There's nothing stock about a stock car. One of my favorite lines from
I was actually in your chat earlier.
Huh?
I was actually in your chat earlier.
You're creeping my chat?
Yeah, man.
Oh, Lord.
And then I had to go because I had to do what I did.
So JC, I can't talk again. Jay-Z says, I'm telling it would sell like hotcakes if they call it the Ford Galaxy and brought it back. But we want it to be called just Mach E and it would sell like pony cakes. Just kidding. I don't think the name is what's selling the car, honestly. Maybe for a few. I think the fact that it's an electric vehicle and all these tree huggers want an electric vehicle. Now Ford has like a full electric vehicle. I don't know. I want mine to run on dead dinosaurs is what I want mine to run on. So bald eagles will fly. Bald eagles are more important than trees. Call it bend me over. Pro Pinto Festiva Escort. Yeah. They could call it the Mustang too, couldn't they? Huh? I was shocked. Praying to the car gods to send me parts.
Fix my car.
Salty's thing is in the house. Holy crap. 2 hours and 2 minutes in. He finally shows up. We've been waiting for Salty to show up. Holy crap. He is here. Thank goodness. Let's see. Blue Collar wants Nova details. Do y'all do live streams on that? Oh. She has not done a live stream yet. She said she wants 100 subscribers.
No,
and then
1,000.
1,000. What's a live stream? No. He's asking if you live stream. What would it take for you to do a live stream? Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm already live streaming on his channel.
She comes in this live stream sometimes. But you do need to do a stream just talking about your Nova. You talk about, why you wanted the Nova, how that came about, what. Oh, yeah.
Giveaway.
What?
Peanut M&M giveaway.
Who is that?
I could do that.
Oh, yeah, we do that. We'll send you some peanut M&Ms.
Or I'll send you some cloud pillows.
And Determined Veteran said something. I don't know what he's talking about.
Oh,
If Ford could tap into Tesla's logistical grid, it would do well.
right.
I'll go with that because I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, Blue Collar said he's going to watch all your videos tomorrow. You're in luck because she is just starting, so you don't have like a ton of videos to go through. I do have some on my channel, but it's pretty much about the same as what she's got. So, but I would rather you watch her channel because she needs watch time. She wants to, she's really wanting to hit those 100 subs. Maybe she'll do a live stream if she hits 100 subs.
Maybe.
Jay-Z, I thought the Bronco is supposed to come back. It says, what are you going to do? Go to a car show. When somebody asks you, what do you have? And you say Mustang. Somebody's going to have to ask you, is it a coupe or an SUV? That's ridiculous. I actually thought about that. Like somebody said, what kind of car you drive? Mustang. Well, which one? The electric one or the regular one that has bald eagles flying out the tailpipes? Which one you got? Yeah. Mm-mm. Blue Collar says a lot of times he'll set the videos up and go to sleep. That's awesome, man. We appreciate that. I mean, we do it. You know, everybody does it for each other. You know, we'll run their videos, run their playlists, and that's cool, man. We appreciate it. You know, I don't know if it. I think at a certain point when you do that, it stops tracking it. It doesn't count it. It's weird. So I tried a little experiment on my channel and had all my stuff playing like all night the next morning. I mean, it didn't have near the watch time it should have. So I think after a while, or because it was my own channel or something, it just didn't count, or I don't know. Oh, I had Candy's channel watching my channel one night, and it didn't count it. It was weird. Yeah, it was like hardly any watch time. You know why the blonde got fired from Eminem? She what? She threw all the W's out. Why the blonde got fired from Eminem? She threw all the W's out.
Oh, God.
I did DVD that way. He'll start. That way, I'll start arguments when I don't even feel like you have a small channel engagement. Stan Giant says he needs 60 more subs. So you have 40? Stan Giant? I think so. If you're not subscribed to Stan Giant, give him a sub, man. Stan Giant? I think you are.
I know Stan Giant, but what's your one? You. What's your one?
Yeah, Blue Collar. I don't know, man. YouTube's kind of weird because it. Ken and Jack and I have talked about that. Yeah, I don't know if it's considered like boosting your channel. I don't know.
I just subscribed to YouTube.
Hmm? Have to watch and comment. Yeah, maybe because there's no interaction. I don't know, but that's a separate statistic or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's weird. Nobody understands YouTube. Pam said that wasn't funny, but I laughed. What wasn't funny? Huh?
I don't know. I haven't seen them.
I don't know what was funny.
The M&Ms?
Or Pam said that wasn't funny. Oh. Was it the Eminem joke?
Alright, so I subscribe to everybody I can see in there right now.
Yeah, I don't know, Blue Collar. I don't know. I guess maybe if you're commenting, you know, maybe that would be different. But if it's like playing through the playlist, like if you click on play all, but you'd think if they put a button in there for play all, they would count that as watch time. I don't know. Jay said only 880 more subs and I'll be at 1,000. Yeah, you're almost there, man. You're almost there. I wish I was at 880. I ain't hit that yet. So I need to go back and like. I don't know, man. Possibly. It's hard to say. Sad thing is you can have good content, no views, but eat poop and get millions of views. Yep. And that's exactly what the kids are watching. What we were talking about earlier. The kids are watching like some kind of eat poop challenge, and that'll get millions of views. We're out here doing work and trying to share a hobby and share a skill with people, and nobody cares. Well, not nobody, but not as many that I guess want to watch another kid eat poop.
Okay, so everybody, I got it.
Do you know Burger King is married? I did not know Burger King is married.
I knew Burger King when he was a prince,
Candy knew Burger King when he was a prince,
and Dairy Queen when she was a princess.
and Dairy Queen when she was a princess. How can you tell a blonde is using your PC? The white. Oh shit. Oh, that's who they said. That's who Burger King's married to, Dairy Queen. Yeah, Candy knows them.
I knew them.
She knew them before they were married. I do that a lot. I really do try to comment on everyone and start watching. No, that's cool, man. And we get it. We understand it. You know, you can't always like every day be watching our videos and stuff, or as soon as they come out. I mean, we get that. There's a man. It's tough. It's tough to keep up with everybody. I've seen where idiots and their idiot videos go viral, 1 million views. It's insane. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. What? Whenever I have insomnia and I want to go to sleep, I watch Nova videos. Oh, damn. You hear that? Boss man. Boss man said, whenever I have insomnia and I want to go to sleep, I watch Nova videos. He said, just kidding. That was funny, though. Oh, yeah. Eat Tide Pods challenge? Yeah. But we can't do burnouts. Exactly. We're talking about all these videos that go viral, like eating Tide Pods.
Tide Pods?
Tide Pods?
Tide Pods?
Mm-hmm.
The laundry thing?
Uh-huh.
How are they going viral? What are they doing?
People eating them.
No, really?
No. No, I don't want to try it.
Awesome.
No. So, Burger King and Dairy Queen had Wendy. That's the daughter. Boss man saying he's 981 subs. What the heck, man? I know I'm sub to you. Oh, yeah, I am too. Yep. And I rang that notification bell so I don't miss any future content. That's what DV said. Kids need to be watching our channels and actually learning something. Anyone can do a stupid Tide Pod challenge. Exactly. I mean, there's plenty of car channels that maybe they shouldn't watch or certain videos, but I think overall, I think they could learn a lot from watching the automotive YouTube stuff. Well, where did Ken go? David said they got married at Church's Chicken. Oh Lord. Goodness.
Was there Aunt Jemima?
Yeah, where's Aunt Jemima? Was Betty Crocker cooking at the reception? What the hell? And I know Uncle Ben had his rice there. I know for a fact he had his rice there. So they work on McDonald's farm. McDonald's farm. Boss man, just use your phone, man. To start off, just use your phone. That's all you need. If you got a decent smartphone, that's really all you need. Sometimes my live streams can be on the fence. I'm sure I've offended a couple of millennials. Yeah. Did you hurt them? It'd be all right. So, our GoPro. Yeah. But I would say to start though. I mean, that's what I started with my phone. Yep. Like Term Inventor said, just use your phone. That's how we all started. I agree. Some of the newer smartphones actually take it there. Yes. Actually, my Note 10 will record in 4K. Now, keep in mind, at that resolution, there is no stabilization. So if you're like me and you have shaky hands, might not be good. But most of them do take really good video. And John Deere said, not this one. Well, that's if you count me as a millennial. My birth is on the generation border. John Deere actually has a really good head on his shoulders. He is not your typical young man. He is actually smart, and I'm not saying that most kids aren't smart, but he's got a solid head on his shoulders. I mean, he's a smart kid. I mean, and I think that comes from your work ethic, you know, how you've been brought up. So Colorado, some pawn shops. Canon XL-RT5. I don't know if they're any good. Yeah, the Term Inventor know more about cameras than I will, other than GoPros. Yes, the higher resolution, the more storage you need. Yes. Probably. Is the DSLR still considered a very good camera by today's standards? I don't know. Salty Stain finally made it back. 2 hours and 19 minutes in. You got a lot of catching up to do, Salty. I have a flip phone, no channel for me. What? The Motorola Razr's coming back out. It's a flip phone, but it's got a folding screen. That is crazy. Boss man, if you got the new Note 10, you're fine, dude. Oh man, just use your phone. No, you're good. That thing takes great video. And Jay-Z, he's another one. He's got a good head on his shoulder too. Didn't mean to leave you out there, Jay-Z. Only kid that actually farmed at my school growing up. Lots of pretenders though. A lot of posers, farming posers. Born and raised on the farm as well. It's a good way to learn what hard. Exactly. Exactly. Salty, you good, man? Don't even sweat it. We're all just wondering where you were. We know if you was out working on the new house or what you're doing. I need to quit eating these almonds. They're so good. Put these away. So let's see. So Salty, give us a rundown on your day today. We hadn't heard from you. You just got in here, so it's your turn to speak. Salty has the floor. Let's hear it. Get a new phone as soon as the Toyota paid off in the trailer. Stain John, I'm not the only one. Man, I tell you, if the Hero 7 stabilization wasn't as good as it is, I'd be in trouble. Because even the Hero 6, when I was using it, it wasn't enough. I would still have shake to the video. And then I got to try to do that while I'm editing. And that takes longer. It sucks. But sometimes the GoPro 7, sometimes it'll screw up and it won't stabilize. It's weird. It does it every now and then. Let's see. Working on a new place, but went and had a late dinner with my brother. Went to Logan's and had a big juicy steak. Hell yes. And you probably had some bald eagles flying around outside because that big ass American steak in it. Hell yeah. And David asked who worked on the farm. That was John Deere and Jay-Z Garage. Actually, John Deere, you're still working on the farm, aren't you? So Mike also talked to a customer out in Arizona, and he's building a Ford Falcon with a Coyote motor. That's awesome. Hell yeah. Bald eagles gonna be flying around that one. Sure. No doubt. So Jay-Z and John Deere, y'all long lost brothers, man? You didn't know? Still trying to talk this guy. He's sending me this 80 Cobra. Man, you're still trying to get that car? Man, just get it. That's a cool car. Jay-Z, I got dark quick. Yeah, it did. Sure did. Look at DV spamming the chat. What's going on? So the Hero 8 is supposed to blow everything out of the water. I think the big thing with it is it's supposed to have attachments, right? That's the big thing about it. So Boss Man is going to have 2 teeth pulled on Thursday. Hopefully still be awake. You should be, man. You should be. He turned my first offer down, so I upped it a little, waiting to hear back from him. Did you up it more than $5? Gearhead just posted a video. What's that, Tuesday? Not his day to post a video. Did he really? I don't have a notification, so I don't know. I don't see him. DV must have GoPro stock. Yeah, he's spamming the hell out of the chat, wasn't he? Get the car, but I might have to pay a little more than I want to. And I'm going to let this car You're not gonna let this car get away from me. Yeah, man. If you want a car, get it, man. Hell yeah. That's what I say. I'll tell you, boss man, I can't stand the dentist. It takes a lot for me to go to the dentist. I hate the dentist with a passion. I got mad the last time I went because I got 2 teeth pulled the last time I went to the dentist. And I was mad as hell at that lady because one of the teeth, it seemed like she pulled on that thing for like 10 minutes. And that's just all the noises and stuff. Oh my God. And afterwards, I was like, I told you that's why I don't like to come. I was so mad. Oh my goodness. Let's see. First offer is $1,500. Add another 3. Yeah, another $3. So $1,503. Is anybody working dietary? I don't. Oh, boss man, your car is put away in storage. Where you at, boss man? Oh, 300. I got you, salty. So $1,800. I want to see some pictures, man. You got pictures of it? And send me some pictures on Instagram or something. I need some pictures. I want to see that. That's cool. Yeah, my very first Mustang was an 81 coupe. Man, I wish I had that car now. Robert Bray works at Waffle House. Robert, will you send me the recipe to Burt's Chili, please? I'm going to need that. Robert said he works at Waffle House. I want the recipe to Burt's Chili. Because that's good.
This cup glows in the dark.
Huh? No.
Yeah, look. Put it under the light.
Car sitting in the weeds and hasn't ran over 12 years. Man, I hope the car is not like rusted out. I hope it's, still good.
Sorry, guys. On this.
Stain Giant, Demon Fox might be able to help you out with that. Not sure. You might know a little bit about it. Can you all call Ben Calamer and tell him to hurry up with my transmission? I'm literally going crazy from not having a car. I actually talked to Ben earlier today, Jay-Z, and he said you're going to get that transmission when you get it. And that's that. Oh, Robert Bray's just kidding. He don't work at Waffle House. Yeah. I want the recipe to Burt's Chili. I ain't kidding. My neck's hurting. I'm not kidding. I want that recipe because that's some good shit right there. Let's see. I get some pics once I close the deal. As right now, he won't allow me to take pictures of it. Man, what? He won't let you take pictures while he owns it, while it's surrounded by weeds. Okay, man, what else can you do? Found an 84 T-top sitting in weeds and guy never called back. Might need to go ask again. Yeah, do it, man. Go ask. You never know what people are going to say when you ask them. It's like, I had no idea I'd be working with Ram clutches, but I asked and got lucky, and they said yes. Let's see. I work Rawls Auto Auctions. So what specifically do you do for Rawls Auto Auctions? It's prepackaged? Burt's Chili? Oh, man. Kind of disappointed in that. I still need the recipe, though, because it's good. I love Burt's Chili. Solid car, 0 rust. What? I've been all over and under the car. Really? Pony just scolded me. I was just passing on what Ben said. Don't shoot the messenger. You think the recipe's out there in Mike Hall? I don't know. If it's like what is it? Oh hell, what's the beans? I can't even think. They won't give out the family recipe. When I looked at Gearhead's video, he posted it on November 17th. I'm just now getting notified. What? You seriously got a notification for his video set on the 17th? Oh, what the hell? Yeah, tons of cars sitting on his property. Well, Fairlane's T-Birds. He don't allow anyone to take pictures. What? Dude, why? Oh my gosh. Yeah, if you take pictures, you can tell friends and show them about the cars, and people will know about them. You're probably right. Probably right about that. Yeah, because he probably doesn't want word getting out, that he's got that stuff. And I see one now. Bush beans, that's it. Bush beans. Roll that beautiful bean footage. Let's see. Did you seriously send it? Did Miss Pam send you a recipe of the burst chili?
I don't know.
She said she just sent it to you.
Email or
Don't toy with my emotions, Miss Pam. I don't know.
She did.
What? Is it for real?
Yeah, I sent it to you because you know why? You go there.
Oh, I gotta make it myself. Oh no. Candy's gonna make me cook it. I just want to eat it.
I would like to be like, fed like.
Okay.
I'm just saying. It must be nice to be you.
Okay.
Don't do it.
You want some pony cakes? Oh Lord. Oh, Candy texted to me now. Now I gotta make it. I just wanted to eat it.
No excuses.
I just wanted to eat it.
Yeah, after you make it, you can eat it.
After I make it, I can eat it. Yeah, good point. I could do that. My grandfather's that kind of person, Salty, but he's also out of his mind now, so definitely won't be selling anything. Yes, Miss Pam. See, for those who have not met Miss Pam, she is Mama Bear. She takes care of everybody. She makes sure everybody's fed, everybody got something to drink, everybody's happy.
Even if she doesn't want to go anywhere with anybody, she still goes and she hangs out.
Yeah.
Doesn't complain at all.
And Miss Pam went to McDonald's at 2 o'clock in the morning to get everybody some cheeseburgers because they're hungry. Big shout out to Miss Pam. It's too bad she's not actually doing a YouTube channel.
I know.
She just has it because she would have some killer content and everybody would watch Miss Pam. Let's see. Yes, just got notified a couple minutes ago. Gearhead video. That's crazy. Jay-Z said, Pony, how much do you bench?
He said, what? He's so stupid.
That's about it, Jay-Z. That's all I got for you, man. Now, I hadn't been in the gym in probably a couple years. And nowadays, every little kind of exercise type thing hurts me. So I'm too old for it now, I think. Probably not, but my joints really suck. My knees suck. My joints suck.
You want to make these people
Ah, Poor Performance said, oh, hold up. He said it might be a knockoff, talking about the chili. Walmart chicken sauce tastes just like Chick-fil-A sauce. We're going to have to get some Walmart chicken sauce because I love me some Chick-fil-A sauce. Mike Hall says it's not hard to cook pony cakes. He's all far to build transmissions. I ran across him by accident. My brother had him build transmission for him. This one over there within the pickup trans. That's what's he. Damn. Bossman said I should get sponsored by M&M's and Bush Beans. Hell yeah.
M&M's,
I should be.
Smart Food.
I could put M&M's on my car. It look like a stock car. That'd be cool. Jay-Z gonna make us all feel bad for not working out. I don't feel bad. I always say, my little saying is, damn, I didn't go to the gym today. And that's 8 years in a row. That's funny. Is Pam blonde? Pam, she's strawberry color here. Ain't she? We call her strawberry. Let's see. So your brother's trying to buy the 65 fastback? Pam said, yeah, but I ain't done, Robert. Watch out, Robert. Watch out. You don't poke the bear. You don't want to miss him, Miss Pam. I'm going to tell you right now. Jay-Z said I better start pumping iron to get ready for that transmission install. And I have a transmission jack. That's going to pump all the iron I needed to. I ain't going to try to lift that damn thing. Hell, it was enough just trying to drag the crate into the damn shop. Oh, check it out, Pam said, I'm probably about to start racing next season. I don't know about YouTube stuff. That's okay, because we know Ken's going to cover it. Oh, yeah. We want to see that. This Pam going to be tearing up. This Pam said that she's going to take Ken out to eat. She's going to take him to Gapplebee's. Yes, she is. Oh, Speed had been on the phone. Who you been talking to? You been talking to Xander? Where he at? Get him in here. Nova can make chocolate chip pancakes for me. That's boss man. He wants chocolate chip pancakes. Nope. I don't know. Let's see. Salty said, I drive by the gym. Damn, if I'm going to stop, that shit's too much like work. Put M&M's on your car and would be Toyota. Somebody sponsored by M&M's. Nancy, now you made me want some. I'm going to crack into this big old bag of M&M's. John Deere's got a private gym. Whoa. Private gym. Let's see. Pam and Candy gonna grudge race one day. Nova against the 19. It might happen. It might happen. Coyote Car Guy taking off, man. All right, man. Appreciate you coming in the stream and hanging out. John Deere said I live more than 12-ounce cans of whiskey cokes than I do weights anymore. Those get kind of heavy after a while. A lot of repetition, right? Oh, here goes. Oh shit! Here goes Jay-Z. He said, "Boxers or briefs?" I'm asking you all the odd questions I answer my Q&A. I will answer your question, and it's boxers. Although I do still have my Spider-Man underoos that occasionally I like to wear from time to time. Determined veteran said he is finally in Texas. Mm-hmm. Low weight, high reps. There you go. That's how you burn all the calories. Low weight, high reps. That's it. Funny when we're gonna see some real wrong on 16, like oil pump. Man, I know, dude. I really need to get some of the big stuff going. The problem is trying to get the big stuff going on the Nova too. I am thinking about at least pulling the transmission out of the car and maybe installing the clutch this weekend. Maybe. I don't know yet. Just depends on how it goes. And we really need to we got a lot of stuff to do with the Nova. Basically, all we have to do is clean up the firewall and get a nice little fresh coat of paint on it. We can put the inner fenders back in. Once the inner fenders are in, we can start putting the suspension on. I'm telling you guys are going to love this. It's going to look so good, and it's going to be so nice. You can start putting that back together. And then once we get the suspension on, we got to paint the brake parts, though. That's one thing that you need to do this weekend, Nova Castile, on your YouTube channel. You need to get your brake parts together, get them cleaned up, and get some paint shot on those things. Nope, I don't. I don't like the way I do it. Let's see. Last question. Here it goes. Do you wipe from front to back or back to front? Now, before I answer that question, the only time that I have heard the terms front to back or back to front used were when women wipe. So, since I am not a woman, I not wipe from front to back or from back to front. I just wipe the spot where it came out. Hope that answers your question. Thank you for stopping by. Okay, let's see. When you pull the trans to install the clutch, it only makes sense to do the axles and drive shaft swap. Actually, I mean the axles, yeah. I would be doing the drive shaft as well. Obviously, because the new transmission, when it goes in, is going to need the new drive shaft. So it's got to be put in if I want the car to be able to roll. But as far as the half shafts, you don't have to do them at the same time. That's in a totally different area of the car, really. But I may try to do it this weekend. I don't know. I really want to get the Nova going. Because, I mean, right now the Nova is this is the labor-intensive, tedious stuff. I mean, you really don't want to do, but if you don't do it, it won't look as good as it could. Why? Stain Giant did 2 videos last Friday and today. Awesome, man. Get them edited up, get them put out. Oh, the loud mufflers? Yeah, I saw the picture. Scarface said, Jay-Z, nobody wants his balls to smell like shit. Oh, damn. You'll have your T56 in and broken in by the time I even get my trans back. I don't know, dude. I would like it in soon because I was talking to Ken the other day, and I would really like to get used to the transmission, first before the blower goes on and all that good stuff. Blinks Z, what's going on? Says, I make content for gaming and I don't have 1K subs, but I put videos for adult content. Should I be scared? At this point, we're not sure. If you think your content is not for kids, then mark it not for kids at this time. There are a couple of videos, one live stream and a video from Dee and Nick Nimmin. There are links to them in the description below. Feel free to watch Dee's live stream and check out Nick's video. They've got some good information about this whole for kids and not for kids YouTube thing. So appreciate you stopping by. I hope that answers your question. Delete all your videos? No. I've heard not to delete your videos. Just go through and mark them for or not for kids. Or if your whole channel is not for kids, mark it all not for kids on your channel. Let's see. Does the T56 have the correct shifter location set for S550? Yes, it does. It is a T56 Magnum XL. XL meaning extra long. Let's see. Salty said he don't wipe anymore. He's got a bidet. You hear me? I want a bidet. That'd be cool. Huh? Pam said hopefully it's warm water shooting up into the area. Daisy said, I'm talking about poop on my balls. I'm assuming my channel isn't for kids. Yeah. Well, I gave you that idea. John Deere says, I'm not seeing any of the comments that Pony is reading. I don't know. I see him on my phone. I don't know. David says same here. Miss Pam said that cold water by your arsehole sounds rough. Oh, I gotta say something. We were watching Ken's video, Ken's last video.
Oh my God.
And he's talking about, he's talking about launching the car. And one of the phrases to describe that is like getting the car out of the hole, like launching out of the hole. Well, Ken has a way of saying hole that sounds more like hoe. So he's like getting the car out the hole, and then I'm gonna launch the car out the hole. It's funny. If y'all have not seen Ken's last video, I'm sure you have. You need to go watch it because we were laughing. That shit was funny. Just the way he says it. Salty doesn't have a bidet. He was just kidding. Damn it, Salty. Oh, you couldn't see the last Scarface comment? I don't know, man. Salty said, Pam, just think of it as an enema after a good shit. Terrible, terrible. Ken has a Tennessee twinge. Yeah. You do have that twang. Yeah, Miss Pam got that twang. So let's see. What time is it? Whew. All right, so we've been on here for 2 hours and 50 minutes. Just went over 50 minutes. We have talked about a lot of stuff, and I hope that Ken is right about the whole YouTube kid thing, and that we have nothing to worry about, and we can continue to put out our content, enjoy hanging out in our live streams, and all that good stuff. You wouldn't change the half shafts while the trans and clutch swap? Probably not. That'd be a separate video, actually. Because I will be filming everything while I'm doing it. So kind of want to break it up. Not saying it wouldn't be done like in the same weekend, but we'll see. But anyway, much appreciate you guys coming in and hanging out as usual. Salty, glad you made it. I know you're late, but it's all good, man. We got lives to live, so it's cool. Can't make it, you can't make it. It's good. We're gonna hang out, we're gonna talk our smack, and we're gonna love it. So anyway, DV is still on the road. Let's wish him a safe trip home, him and Mrs. DV. So let them be safe, and we will be watching Ken tomorrow night. Everybody take care, and thanks for hanging out with me and shooting the shit. See you later.